So you've obviously seen where he's had his success, and that flexibility has to be there. But sometimes it's about saying that yes, certain players can be flexible, yet other players, as Parthiv mentioned, it's about making sure you identify where they are, whether it's in a franchise team and then going forward into Team India.
Absolutely. I think when it comes to Rishabh Pant, I think he's sealed his spot when it comes to Test cricket and to a large extent in ODIs as well. T20s, obviously, he bats at a different position for his franchisee. He comes into the Indian team. They're trying to figure out where exactly they need to fit him, because it happens. When you have Virat Kohli, when you have Surya Kumar Yadav, and when you arguably have Hardik Pandya, who's batting at the peak of his life right now, it's where do you fit in a Rishabh Pant? You look at the fact that you look at that batting lineup and go, okay, do we need a left-hander? So if we need a left-hander, where do we play him? Virat Kohli, we all know what he does at 3. Let's not even talk about a Surya Kumar Yadav. He is the best in the business right now in the world. So immediately we come down to Rishabh Pant at number 5. Do we want him to bat at number 5, or do you think let's give him the opportunity to open? Because we know one thing for sure: his ability to play shots, and when the field is up in the power play, he can really go gung-ho about it. So we're going to give him the opportunity to bat opening, and that's why you can see, interestingly, the stats also reflect the fact that his strike rate has been his highest when he's open, because I think he likes the field up. He likes the fact that he can take on bowlers and put them under pressure. And when he comes out of the power play, you have a left-hander there, and when the spinners come on, you can obviously play a lot more shots than anyone else, I guess, at that point of time. So I think it'll be very interesting to see where they bat Rishabh Pant in this series. I think this is a big question for Team India. How are they going to use Rishabh Pant? And I think we will be seeing him at the top of the order and trying to get enough balls for him to showcase his skills, which I don't think anybody doubts. I think he's second to none when it comes to stroke play, and he's baffled a lot of international bowlers of high pedigree. So, I think we need to embrace the fact that there could be a few failures from him, but when he gets going, he's a terrific player to watch.
Can we not just have those kind of coordination between franchisee and Indian team, where if we know what Rishabh Pant can do, if Indian team passed on a message to Delhi Capitals saying we are looking at him as an opener, can you fit him as an opener in your franchisee team? I know teams are different, the combinations are different, but can he open for you in Delhi? If those kind of coordination happen, then it becomes slightly easier, because then you want someone to play 14, 15 games as an opener, and then when he comes down to play for India, he plays at that position. But I know it's just a radical suggestion.
There's a radical thought. Why not?
That is a radical thought.
Why not? I mean, in Rishabh's case, he is the captain, so he can sort of push his weight around a little bit if he wants to. But it's an interesting thought there to have some kind of coordination, especially if you're building up to a big tournament.
Look, I think when you're representing a state playing domestic cricket, I think that's an easier information to pass on to there and say, can you play the player at this position, because this is what we're looking to do for the Indian team. Because at the end of the day, domestic cricket is a feeding ground to international cricket. I think IPL franchisees, you first of all cannot make that conversation, because they're a private entity. They're looking to win a tournament, and they are going to fit in every player where they feel he can contribute for the team. They are not using it as a platform to produce cricketers for India. They are only interested in winning the tournament. Obviously, it's a massive tournament and it comes with a lot of pressures. They are looking to build their brand and grow as a franchisee in every aspect consistently over a period of time. So I would like to think that the answer would be a no from them, because they would look at it and go, okay, we have this player, we have bought him because we want to use him at this place. And I don't think it's going to be possible for anybody from the outside to influence them to figure out where they want to play a player or where they want a certain bowler to bowl at which aspect of the game. I think you have to look at IPL and go, okay, he's done well here. Will that role be able to be fulfilled by that player for Team India? I think that is a better way to look at it, and that is a more plausible way for things to work, I feel. Whereas with the domestic team, I completely agree with what PP says. I think you can pass on the message and say, please play him here, so that, this is what we're looking to do. Because I think Washington Sundar is a great example. Ravi Shastri, in fact, messaged me and said, we want him batting higher in the order because we're looking at him as somebody who can contribute to the bat as well. So that communication was done. We gave him the opportunity to bat up whenever he came. And you could see Washington obviously bats. Initially, he was batting at 6 and 7, but we had to push him up 3, 4, 5, wherever the opportunity arose for him to go and do what he could do, so that he could obviously come into Team India and play a similar role.